Hey friends, hey friends, hey friends.
Hey friends, if you've struggled to build an audience, today, a doctor from Cambridge is going to teach you exactly how to do it. Hey, my name's Karim, a digital marketer living in the UK, and on this channel we make sure your marketing doesn't sound like a cold call. There are so many videos out there that teach you the best ads that convert and the top algorithm hacks that Google doesn't want you to know about, and these ads are definitely not a lead magnet to get you to pay into their consultation calls and or courses. But today, I'm going to be dissecting one of my favorite YouTubers to see what he's been doing with his marketing and how we can implement that into our own strategies as well. Ali, one of my favorite YouTubers, has a whopping 1.8 million subscribers and has built an amazing YouTube channel with an amazing audience and jam-packed with just value. So how did he get there and how can you do the same? Number one, he started with a very defined niche, trying to solve a very defined problem for a very defined audience. And what that basically means is he was helping students get into medical school as a student in Cambridge University doing a medical degree. A lot of businesses start off with the product or service, a lot of creators start with the content, but you should always start with the problem and the audience you're solving it for. Later on in his career, Ali does expand into tech, productivity, and overall lifestyle stuff, but that's not where he first started, and that's not what propelled his growth on YouTube. So stick to a niche, stick to an audience, and solve the problem. Second of all, Ali is great at using his unfair advantages. Over to you, Ali.
Let's say hypothetically you wanted to start a YouTube channel aimed initially at medical students. If you happen to be a medical student at Cambridge University, which is famously a good university, you'd probably want to plug that wherever you could, because yeah, that's your unfair advantage. It's something that other people in that space can't replicate very easily.
Beautifully said. And with someone coming from Cambridge, a university that is very prestigious, he was able to double down on that. He also had a lot of money coming in from his medical job and his side businesses that he used to buy gear for YouTube to up his production value, and that puts him a few steps ahead of any other starting YouTubers. So what's your unique selling point? We've covered you trying to solve problems for specific people, but why should they choose your problem? That is the question that we try to answer here. If you're stuck finding your unique selling point, I would recommend reading this book or watching my summary video of the book. It's called The Unfair Advantage, and it'll definitely show you where you can double down to give yourself an edge with your competitors. Number 3, being adaptable and doubling down when things work out. One of Ali's earliest videos that blew up was how I take notes on my iPad as a medical student. And if you see what happens after that, he starts expanding into tech. But why did he decide to do that? Because he landed on a formula that worked. He saw that people were very interested in his iPad and very interested in the tech he owned, so he started expanding in that. When your audience tells you they want more of something, please give them more of that thing. Sometimes brands or creators find themselves stuck in a loop of doing things that they love doing and not giving the audience more of what the audience wants. Listen to your audience, give them more of what they want, and they'll give you more of what you want. Views and subscribers. And lastly, here's a tip for you creators. When you reach fame, when you reach the money, when you reach your goals, don't forget what got you there. Always stay relatable, stay who you are. Ali is great at this, at being unapologetically himself. He loves what he loves. He talks about Warcraft and like tech stuff and he nerds out on it, but he loves it and the audience loves him for it. So don't ever change when you reach that point, because you'll start losing the people that got you there. Ali's marketing has gotten him so far, and I'm really excited to see how you guys would implement the same exact ways. So put down in the comments if there are any questions or creators you'd like me to talk about next. And if you're struggling with marketing yourself, I've made a huge video on how people with less talent market themselves and beat people with much more talent. So I'd recommend you watching that. And as always, remember to go make something awesome today. Cue the explosions.